Greetings and welcome to Earth Angel Activities, where I will be doing a reading for all the Earth Angels out there. So sit back, relax. We're just going to go at a natural pace and we're going to go ahead and start. So thank you. Thank you, Most High God. Thank you, Divine Mother and Father. Thank you for allowing me to be a conduit of your word, of your messages. Thank you for the viewer. Thank you for allowing the viewer's heart to be touched and that they receive the messages clearly that you have for them. Thank you for allowing them to heal and release energies that no longer serve them. And thank you for allowing them to receive, to see the opportunities as they come and receive the love and the opportunities that they have earned through their karmic works and through their earth angel activities. In your name, we thank you so much. So it is. Ashe. Thank you, Most High God, the viewer, for the messages. Thank you for allowing it to be clear. What do you want to speak with the viewer about? The solitude finally pays off. Finally. I'm seeing that your time alone, your time in silence, your time not going anywhere, not going to the party, skipping the parties, not going to the cookout. Okay? I see someone has been working diligently, spending time alone, reading and studying and truly researching certain things. And I'm seeing that it has finally paid off. It's time to rejoice. I'm seeing that this idea that we've been talking about, the energy of an idea that we've been picking up on, that has come to you at this time. You have received a beautiful idea. And I'm seeing that it's going to help you touch a lot of people. I'm hearing universal. Universal. There are situations that have been worth walking away from. That's for sure. There have been situations that you just looked at and you were just wondering, like, is it ever going to change? And I'm seeing that it is changing now. Somebody, when you were doing all that sacrificing, it seemed like it was a loss, but really it was an investment. Because with the 3-3, we've got a lot of 3 energy. Matter of fact, that's all we got. We got 3, 21, 9, 9, 6, 3, 3. We have the energy. And look, at the bottom of the day, 6, material and spiritual prosperity. This, I'm hearing the word exponential growth. Like someone has come through the darkness of heartbreak, dark night of the soul, all that. And someone has experienced situations and circumstances that have been very difficult to deal with. And the sacrifice, even the time during the sacrifice, it just seemed like people really weren't necessarily supportive. But I'm seeing that is paying off now. Material harvest now. Passion ignited has shown up twice. And look, we're still with this energy of 3. This is a 9. That is a lot of 3 energy. The number 3 is very significant. Very significant, like, Someone We've got a 4 of swords, 9 of swords, a 6 of swords, and a 5 of cups. And then another 6. Look, so far of all these cards, we've got the power of 3, except for the emotional loss and the rest and rejuvenate. The third eye chakra and suffering and silence. It's like that energy of, it's going back to this, how your time alone is finally paying off, because your time alone, you were actually making good use of your time. Not to say there weren't moments where you didn't cry. You may have had those moments, right? Because I'm seeing that you had the emotional loss. You've had the moments where you felt like you had to move on from certain things. But for the most part, everything that you have had to sacrifice, it has all contributed to you and your spiritual development and your spiritual growth in some aspect. And your angels are asking you to rest and allow yourself to be restored during this period, because you need to be ready for the victory party is what I'm understanding. It's like you need to be ready when it's go time. You need to be ready. Because somebody has accomplished something big. Let's see. What do you want to zone in on for the viewer? Dealings or a relationship with a man, and it came out over material harvest. What messages do you have for the viewer? Do not be tempted to lower your standards and feather. At the bottom of the deck, we have broom. New home, new attitude. What about this man, God? What about this man and this flag? Muddled, unclear thinking. And news is on the way. You know, January, broken. You know, the energy of February and September came out yesterday, last night, right? And now we're getting the same energy of dealings or relationship with a man. The flag comes out again. The feather, and somebody is having some really unclear thinking. It seems like somebody was supposed to be getting married in January, or somebody is thinking about getting married. It has something to do with January. Maybe January is when you got engaged or bought rings, or something to do with a man who, you know, you have these. It's so funny how the energy just really shifted. I did see emotional loss though, but it's like so much of a reward is coming, but I'm seeing that God is showing me something so specific about a broken heart. It says parting of the ways in either romance or business. Unsettled times need to plan ahead, but I'm seeing that if your efforts need to be increased in order to avoid this setback. Is somebody in the background that is just like, they have a big mouth. It's hard to kind of deal with them. It's hard to hear your own thoughts when they're around. Somebody needs to reach out to somebody for assistance, because with handshake and victory coming out, and stepping into a new experience, I'm seeing that somebody is in need of advice or a partnership or something. Because something about the dealings with this man and it coming out with the flag is not adding up. I feel like quite possibly there's a business, a relationship, because with this right here, this ring, it's just symbolizing like a real commitment. Like somebody started a business together, got their LLC together, they spent money on a product together. Something happened in January. Work, achievement, and success. I'm seeing it like for a time, everything looked good for a time. And then somebody got greedy. Somebody got real greedy. And when somebody got greedy, I don't know if it was you or if it was this other person, but it started to make you or the other person see the other one in a very different light. Like somebody started thinking things like, well, if they would do this for this much money, how much money would it take for them to sell me out? You know, like everything seemed to be going so good. Everything is going so well. Look at under the deck. It says marriage. Like somebody was really, really in it to win it. And with this dog barking, for some reason I'm feeling, it says advice from a friend. I just want you to know that in case it gives some type of secret synchronicity to you. But this dog barking card, you know what it's telling me? It's telling me that somebody is in the energy of like trespassing, but they don't really want to discuss like how they wronged you. That's the energy. It's like they know that they're in the wrong, but it's like, shut up and let me sin in peace. So now so today is January to November. Yesterday it was February to September. You know, so it's going from these winter months to the fall that it's going to take for, what do you want us to know about this time, God? Angels, spirit guides, show us specifically, what do you want the viewer to know about this November to January? Haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown. You know, I'm hearing that if this is a marriage and you decided and you obtained this marriage through doing any type of spell work, and let me explain to you about spell work so you can understand, because a lot of people that I witness working spells, they don't even have really that much respect for the magical world. Like, you're working a spell when you lie on somebody, because that's manipulation. You want to make sure that things go the way you want them to go, and you don't care if it ends up hurting someone else. You're working spell work. If you are doing little things like bringing somebody else's man food at work, or bringing somebody else's woman things that are inappropriate, like sharing with her your intimate thoughts and stuff like that. That's something that I have found that is not good. But the karma, you will reap what you have sown. I'm seeing that if somebody obtained their husband through buffoonery and trying to cast spells, be it that you did it with a candle or you manipulated everybody that you could behind the scene, running your mouth in order to obtain what you wanted, it didn't really matter about this other person. I'm seeing that is crumbling. You know, if you know of a person who has done this, you know, Cause see, I be picking up on this energy of like these people in the spiritual community that they look the part, they sound the part, they play the part. But when it really comes down to the intention in their heart, they are not really truly, working for the Most High God. And, it's so important for you as an earth angel to be mindful of who you share your time with, who you share your energy with, because not everybody is wanting to share your energy. Some people are really wanting to take it. They want to take it all. They want to drain you dry. I'm seeing Interview with the Vampire. Like, I'm thinking of that, and it's giving vampire, energy vampire. Somebody may have interrupted a relationship that you were having with someone that felt loving and kind and generous, and then suddenly, all of a sudden, boom, that person gone. They run down the road with Sally Sue, and I'm seeing that it had a lot to do with magic. Yeah, unicorn. It had a lot to do with magic. And I'm seeing that with the gong, you kind of knew it already. You had been seeing the signs already that that's what happened. But I'm also seeing that the person that may have left, be it in a marriage, a relationship, or a business partnership, this person was weak. This person was the weakest link. That's what I'm hearing. You are the weakest link. You are the weakest link. And I'm hearing that, like, that person, they had to go. Like, that other person felt like they were doing some type of spell work, magic that was going to harm you, but it didn't. It helped you because it got some people away from you that should have never been around you like that to start with. And it's so many good things that are happening for you and to you and through you now. But what is your advice about this thing? Ring. Ooh, look, we got a broken ring, and then we have the ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. And then key at the bottom of the deck. Successful outcome to your problems. Egg. Success assured with good plans and hard work. And then again with this man. Dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. But okay, so you've got man, dark man. This could even be, I'm so tickled, this could even be like a bromance. And I'm feeling like it could be a bromance, and it could be a shared interest that is had right now. Yes, fan, romance, celebration, and party. See, we already talked about celebration. I'm feeling like somebody is watching somebody be in a relationship with somebody that they are in love with. Obstacles to overcome and wishbone, wishes granted. Stork. These I feel like it's worth having a conversation before people start talking about marriage. Like, it's worth a conversation. Putting your feelings out there. You need to defend yourself. I'm feeling like, yeah, some of you feel as like you don't want to share your real feelings. It's hard to share your real feelings. And this may be a man that the whole reading is about. Because I'm seeing this fair woman here with a crown. It's like, it may be that you don't see yourself as being as much as what you need to be at this time to approach this woman, and your whole mind thought is what's driving the wedge between you and this woman, or between you and this business. Because I keep seeing opportunity, success, everything, especially with the carrot, opportunity or windfall. And I'm seeing that this energy could move pretty fast. Like this month, you could see changes as early as this month. But it's like important for you to be able to speak and share your real feelings. Yeah, address the elephant in the room. Address the elephant in the room. Because somebody is feeling away. Somebody has an idea, something that they want to do. December here. And broken wishbone. Wish will not be granted. With the mice, there might be something that you're wanting to do that you need help with you need all hands on deck. You need all your family to be involved. And it's just, they're not coming together. They're not coming together. As a matter of fact, sometimes they even talk about you. But I'm seeing that you might have a romantic interest that is coming towards you this month or not too long after you hear this message. And I'm feeling like it has something to do with this person that you're attracted to. It has something to do with this person that you're attracted to, that it's almost like a forbidden love. I do not know what that is about, but it feels like forbidden love. Like this is a person that you're not supposed to, according to society or your social constructs. You're not supposed to love this person. The guys are saying that you need to tap into your personal power. Because look, who gonna tell the person? Like, if it's not you, how will they know? What have you shown them? In what ways have you tried to connect with this person? I'm seeing that you have boundaries up. Let's see. Should the viewer lower their boundaries at this time? Should the viewer lower their boundaries at this time? Oh, 5 of Swords. And the 7 of Pentacles. No. Like, it's important for you to remember, like, the haystack is telling me, like, it's important. Just because people come around apologizing, it doesn't mean that they've actually changed. You know what I'm saying? Because they might literally be preparing to just screw you over again. And again, I'm with the cups and the swords. It's making me think about toxic love, toxic romance, toxic connections, toxic energies, gaslighting all the time, feeling the need to stand up for yourself all the time and maybe not even able to do so. Look at that. The 9 of Wands, feeling like you have to stand up for yourself, like standing your ground in a way. The 4 of Cups, that is the card of prayer. Like, it is so important to remember to pray, that you have not been forgotten, that your angels and your spirit guides are literally right here with you. And it does take strength to speak in that way. The Hangman is in reverse. I see that gives you a sense of freedom. And you get to end this painful thought cycle. This painful cycle of thoughts that are keeping you from your new love. Because not every relationship is worth your full time, be it business or love. Like, sometimes you have to count your blessings. I'm hearing count your many blessings and see what the Lord has done. Like, I feel like your angels want to remind you that they work through you all the time. And they want to commend you and pat you on the back and let you know that You have struggled. They've seen you struggle. They've seen you cry. They've seen you be down at times. They've seen it. And they've watched how you continuously show love to people. No matter who, no matter the circumstance, you show love. And they want you to know that all this lonely energy is coming to an end. Look at that. That is the 10 of Cups. Can't really see it. Let me put it down. But all that loneliness is coming to an end. They really want you to rest. That's a big deal. It's like if you're not rested when this opportunity presents itself, you could mistake it for something else. And you don't want to mistake. You don't want to mistake it as something else. You don't want to accidentally push something away that's meant to be your answered prayers. I'm seeing that there are a lot of answered prayers and blessings that are available to you right now. The only issue is going to be your ability to use your intuition in order to scope out who's for you and who's not. Like who's going to have your back when the chips are down. Like who did you already spend money with and you saw that it didn't go well? Who did you already try to be in a relationship with and you saw that they didn't respect you and love you the way that they should? Who have you been in a relationship with that you did feel respected and loved? How do your connections feel now? How do you feel without connections? When you're not in a connection with another human being that's romantic, how do you feel about you? What have you done for someone else lately? In what ways have you reached out to fulfill your truth and your true destiny? How many ways have you said thank you? How many ways have you expressed dissatisfaction? How often do they occur? Are they in balance? Does your complaining outweigh your thankfulness? Or the other way around? I'm hearing God say, like, really take inventory. And I feel like the angels want us to be more mindful of the things that we're actually saying and the things that we're actually expecting. Be mindful of our expectations, I'm hearing. Yeah, let's pull some advice and then we'll go ahead and close the reading out. Let's get this Romance Angels cards for those of you that this is concerning a relationship. Soulmate comes out. It's in reverse though, but let's get a clarifier. Thank you. Angels, Most High God, thank you for clarity for the viewer. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. This is a big major message. Please understand this. Soulmate came out in reverse. It comes out with deception, and release your ex is at the bottom of the deck. If you're dealing with a person who you have been having, you have feelings about this person that they are not good to you. Like, the vibe isn't good. The vibration isn't good. You're constantly wondering and worrying. Either the issue is you don't have any trust, or your intuition is going off and letting you know about this person. And you heard those crickets get super loud when I said, or it's your intuition. So please trust your intuition. Because every soulmate is not meant to be a forever relationship, and every soulmate is definitely not meant to be a romantic relationship, especially if it costs you your peace. Some of you need to do like a womb cleanse and sleep with your crystals, I'm hearing. Sleep with your crystals. Womb cleanse and sleep with your crystals. If you're a wild sleeper, don't sleep with your crystals now. Wake up all scratched up. Okay. The last card out though, Undying Love by Ito. The love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. It's like, yeah, seeing the situation accurately. Even though this person, this past lover or this past business partner, even though they're definitely your soulmate, it's at some point in time, it's okay to release them with love. You know, and also for my males out there, you have to remember that you have a womb space too. It's just different. It's different from the womb of a woman, and you still need to cleanse that space, because the womb is the space where we harbor a lot of emotions that we tend to ignore. It's like kangaroo came out, right? It's like we just harbor things and just stuff it into a pouch, out of sight, out of mind. And it's a lot of energies that need to be cleansed. So I'm seeing that it's somebody, the relationship doesn't need to be as close in the 3D world as what it is, because it's deceiving to the connection in the spiritual world. And it's like your soul, your intuition has already told you this. You already know. This is not surprise. This is not something that's making you feel like, oh my goodness, could this be true? This is something that you have already been feeling. This is something you have already been feeling about this person. And now this message was meant to serve as your confirmation that this person, they are a soulmate, but they are a soulmate designed to bring you karmic situations so that you can figure out what you're going to do in each one of those things. But it's not, if you don't have to be in those circumstances, don't force yourself to be. You know, especially when you realize that that's all a person wrote, that's all that they want to do in your life. All they want to do is throw you obstacles and see how you overcome it. It's entertainment to them. It's funny to them. You know? And you don't deserve for anybody to be playing with your mind and your time like that. You know, if you know who this person is, you ain't got to be evil to them. But them conversations, baby, they would get shorter and shorter and shorter every day until they are non-existent. And I would monitor. I would see, how's my energy level on the days that I don't talk to this person that much? How's my energy? How is my thought process? How's my sleep? How's the quality of my rest? You know, I would start taking inventory of the things that actually matter in life. How's the quality of my life looking these days without this person who is deceptive? Okay? Because as soon as you let go of that mess, it makes room. It makes room. It makes room for this beautiful connection. And not just one beautiful connection, but beautiful connections. Beautiful connections. It makes room for more beautiful connections. Release your ex. Separation. The energy just won't, it's not shifting around this person. You deserve love. There's a past life relationship. There's a person that really needs to be released to make room for new connections. Look at that. Pay attention to the red flag. The signs are cautioning you. You already know. Whoever this is, you already know. Those cards didn't come out like that for nothing. You already know what's good and what's not good with this person. But we're going to go ahead and close this reading out. So until next time, bye.